Okay, Initiate, let's finish this. You're almost home.
Things have changed a great deal since you left Paris.
A great deal to be set right.
And we're no closer to finding Germain.
That's not entirely true. I have a name.
Who?
Robespierre. What's all this?
Robespierre. He's declared today a festival of the Supreme Being. A paean to the virtue of the nation and the citizen's duty toward it.
Why does that sound familiar?
As far as Templar doctrine goes, it's a loose interpretation.
We'll never get close to him in the middle of all this. We'd best retire and wait for a better opportunity.
Still thinking like an assassin. This time, I have the plan.
Oh? And what would that be?
Think like a Templar.
Amazing! Thought we were supposed to be rationalists now. What's he
Vive
thinking?
Robespierre!
Bravo!
That's lovely.
Well, if Supreme Being ain't called for Robespierre, I'll eat my hand.
What is he thinking? Ridiculous pomp and circumstance.
What now?
Robespierre is unassailable. He's got half the guard out in force. We'll never get within 10 yards of him.
Just what I said.
But he's not as popular as he was. The Purgers, this Supreme Being cult. If we can discredit him, he's finished.
A massive public spectacle is the perfect venue.
Exactly. Paint him as a dangerous lunatic and his power will evaporate like snow in April. But we'll need some convincing evidence.
I have an idea where to start. You coming?
Meet me after. I have my own arrangements to make.
Captain.
Let's see. Incriminating evidence. Incriminating evidence.
By engraving in the hearts of men the code of justice and equality, right there, the
Looks like a diary.
tyrant.
At exactly 5 in the morning, a general recall shall be sounded in Paris. This call shall invite every citizen, men and women alike, to immediately adorn their houses with the beloved colors of liberty, either by rehanging their flags or by embellishing their houses with garlands of flowers and greenery.
That's no help at all.
To give the world the example of baseness, pride,
A letter?
avarice, debauchery, and falsehood to the world.
Monsieur Robespierre,
Created the universe.
take care that you do not allow your personal ambitions to come before the great work. That which we do not for our own glory, to remake the world into Malay's image. Germain.
Interesting, but not particularly helpful.
Publiciste de la Révolution française, the day after Marat died.
Maybe something a bit stronger.
Merlin, Tallien, Bourdon. These are all deputies of the National Convention. Lists of political figures written in the hand of a man fond of sending his rivals to the guillotine. Yes, these should do nicely.
The eternally happy day which the French people consecrate to the Supreme Being has finally now worthy of his honor. He has seen tyranny, crime, and deception reign on earth. At this moment, he sees an entire nation at war with only
Well?
A list of names. 50 or so deputies of the National Convention, all written in Robespierre's hand and all opposed to him.
I imagine those good gentlemen would be quite interested to know they're on that list. First, Monsieur Robespierre brought his own refreshments. Distract the guards. I have an idea.
Distract the guards. Right.
armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from... Yes, armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from... Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism.
Who did this? Someone's gonna pay for this.
It is wisdom, Bible, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. We must be generous, the good, compassionate toward the unfortunate, and next, we must be compassionate toward the generous. And in next, we must be generous. Toward the unfortunate. And in next, toward the wicked. On unalloyed respect. Child.
Powdered agate. Causes hallucinations. This will make him look mad. Now we have to make him look dangerous.
The list of names.
It must fall into the right hands, anonymously. If our involvement gets out, it'll tip Germain off.
Leave that part to me.
Robespierre natters on about freedom and mercy, while thousands go to the guillotine. If Don somewhere allowed to see this, he would choke on his own grief.
Pray, monsieur. Might I borrow your handkerchief?
Endeavor to banish him from the earth, to reign alone with Christ. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more tear the world from the breast of its author than the remorse from their own hearts.
You who are wretched, hold up your woeful heads. You can again
Raise your eyes to the sky with impunity. Heroes of country. Generous devotion is not a brilliant folly. The minions of tyranny may be able to assassinate you, but it is not in their power to annihilate you completely.
man, whoever you are, you can again think millions.
You can attach your transitory life to God himself and to immortality. Let nature thus regain all its life.
Look at that strutting cult. Cult of the Supreme Being, indeed.
Is not destroyed.
Let us depend only on our constancy and our virtue.
I'm not sure.
People, fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more tear the world from the breast of its author than the remorse from their own hearts. Let us be serious and discreet in all our deliberations, as men who determine the interests of the whole world. Let us be ardent and obstinate in our anger against torn tyrants, imperturbable in the terrible during success, poverty and victory in death. You who are wretched, hold up your come here! I'll smack you! Let us not down on unalloyed prosperity. On anything that tends to the perversity of another. Let us be generous toward those who are good, compassionate toward the unfortunate, inexorable toward the wicked, just toward everyone. Man, please think well of yourself. Let nature gain all its strength, and wisdom all its senses. The supreme being is not destroyed. Unalloyed prosperity.
Ces deux outres avins, tu connais mal, mon frère.
On anything that tends upon the whole.
Mercy, shit!
Hold up your
Someone's gonna pay for this.
You can again raise your eyes to the sky with impunity.
Conduct unbecoming me.
That
Who the
should
hell
set
was
things in
Robespierre
motion.
As men who
What is it,
determine
sir?
the interests of the whole.
It is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. To wisdom alone does it belong to consolidate the prosperity of empire.
Being a list of enemies of the revolution.
100 names here.
Robespierre's gone too far this time.
That's at the Fox in the Hen House.
Pity the hens. Now what?
We wait. It won't take long. Once Robespierre has lost the support of the people, he'll be no more use to Germain. When Germain abandons him...
He's vulnerable. Let's go.